A controlling relationship versus someone who cares. A controlling person just wants you to do what they want you to do and nothing else. You have to listen to them because it's all about the control over you. It's all about what they're giving you orders. Like if they're your parent and if you don't listen, it's a punishment, and you have to learn because I know what's best for you and that's it. And it's all about the fear. They have this fear that they have to hold on you so tight that they are suffocating you and they don't even see it. They actually don't even care about it because that's just their personality. And because of whatever happened in their life that put them to be like that. And they're not about self-growth or anything like that. So they will use their control over you to get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. And you better listen because if you don't, you'll be the person getting yourself out of the situation. I have been in these situations before. You were given advice on something and I didn't listen, and because of that, I had to get myself out of situations. I had to make sure that I had somebody else to call to help me, to assist me to do something because I didn't listen. And that's what a controlling person does. They want you to listen to them. Like if they're your parent and you have to do this for them and do that for them, and if not, the consequences, or what would happen, or you have to go home with me. They will make threats to you because even if they're out and they're in front of their friends and stuff like that, they will, because it's all about showing too that I have control over this person and that this person has to obey me. It's all about the obey, and they just have to hold you down because you need them in their head. That's what they think. And it could be so hard to point out. It could be so hard to even realize that you are in a controlling relationship because you would think that you're going crazy. I thought that I was going crazy. I thought that, is this real? Like, am I in a controlling relationship? Because no one talked about it in my community, at least. No one. Any abuse was more physical abuse that people would talk about, but we never really heard of being in a controlling relationship. And if you don't recognize, you'll be in a controlling relationship for life. And that's what these controlling people do. Now, some person that actually cares about you, some person that, when I say some person that cares, I'm not saying that the controlling person, they more care about themselves. They care about the benefit that they are having, and it has nothing to do with you. It's their benefit. Someone who cares about you now, that wants the best for you, is completely different. This person wants you to not fail. This person wants you to be the best version of yourself. So they will give you advice on things. But even if you don't listen to them, if you don't, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I'm going to do my own thing. Although you didn't listen to that person, the person who cares now, they're talking about them. Although you didn't listen to that person, they will still come to your aid. They might say, and I mean, we do have this too. They might say, "Did I tell you that this will happen?" And they might do that because it's human nature. But they'll be there to help you out of that situation. They will be there to support you to make sure that you get to your destination safely. That, although you didn't listen, at least hopefully this will be a lesson that to see that, listen, I'm just looking out for you. But they will be there to support you. Even if they can't be physically there, they will stay on the phone with you. They will guide you who to call. They will be there. Whereas the controlling person, they ain't doing shit. They ain't helping you because you got yourself, because you didn't listen. And then they'll use that as a way to even get even more control over you. So the reason why I made this video is we as women, we have a tendency to always call a man controlling, or men, you always have a tendency of calling a woman controlling. But you could be with someone who cares and not someone who's just controlling. And because it's a fine line, and if you don't know it, you can actually miscategorize some person. And we, as humans, we do it all the time. I've seen a lot of friends that done it. I had to point it out to them, and now they're loving their relationships because they were willing to see that they were actually not in a controlling relationship. I was in one, but you're not. You know. And yeah, so I made this video because I know of the fine line, and I know that I know how to recognize when someone is controlling and when someone who cares, because I've been in a controlling relationship, and I've made it my goal to see how people personalities are, so, and really listen to situations, and I found that that's where the fine line is. The controlling person, you have to pay the price because you didn't listen to them. And the person who cares, they'll mention, remember I told you about this, but they'll help you. They will stay with you right to the end until you get your situation resolved, because they care about you and it's not about them. Controlling people, it's all about them. It's nothing to do with you. Hope you got value from this video, and I want to hear from you in the comments below if you have ever been in a controlling relationship, or if you probably miscategorize some person as being controlling when they actually just cared. Thank you guys for watching. Want to hear from you in the comments, and do give this video a thumbs up. Bye.